you.
You don't know the things that I had to delete to make this video, because I had full storage, okay? I have full gallery. Everything was full. Everything was full. I had to delete 100 TikToks. And when you save TikToks, they're good TikToks. So I had to delete 100 TikToks. Just so I can spread awareness of this. Anyways, hey y'all, it's Sarah here, and today I wanted to talk about the colorism in Royale High. Before this video starts, I'm not targeting anyone in this video. I'm just speaking from a perspective a lot of a black girl myself, and a lot of what other black girls see Royale High as. And if you don't understand, it's good that you watch this video so you can see where I'm coming from and where other black girls are coming from, because I'm not the only one who's been talking about this issue. A lot of people have been tweeting about this, and yeah, so let's get to it. Anyway, so if you don't know what colorism means favoring, one skin tone over another. This usually happens this happens a lot in like modeling agencies and like, makeup industry, favoring, lighter models than a darker one, Anyway, so I wanted to talk about how Royale High is kind of like, it's not racist, but like, the colorism though. So anyways, as a black girl who has a black avatar, here's one of the examples of colorism. So the faces in Royale High, majority of them have like very bright blushes, and that only suits lighter skin tones. And so like that leaves kind of like us black girls and black boys to like kind of like, a part that we feel we're kind of like excluded out. Like we're so excited for like brand new faces, all these pre-made faces we're excited for. But none of them suit our skin tone. None. Legit, when the St. Patrick's update happened, there was some faces that did suit, but a lot of faces that didn't. But this update for Easter, legit, majority of the faces does not suit darker skin tones at all. Like that's when I was like, okay, I'm super done. Like super done. And yes, there's the custom face pack that we're able to use as a choice, but at the same time, us darker skin tones shouldn't be limited to that. Literally, whiter skin tones have all the benefits, all these, like, what's it called? All these choices. Yeah, they have a variety of all these choices, but we're limited to use freaking custom skin tones. Custom makeup. Why though? Like the problem is here, when you're going to make face, make sure your face suits every skin tone. And a lot of people would use an excuse that it's hard to find darker skin tone faces that, like blushes that suits darker skin tones, when really that's not the case here. The reason why it's hard for you guys is because you use bright blushes, and then you try to use it on dark skin tones, and you realize it don't work, and then you give up. There's actually lots of like variety of blushes that do suit darker skin tones, and you can use. And I know like there's not going to be like one face that suits all skin tones, even though there are some like faces that do. There's faces that use like a brown blush that suits both white faces and black faces. But people don't like to use that and would rather use super bright blushes and make it super dramatic and stuff. And I get how you make it super dramatic, because that's like the theme of Royale High, kind of like a princessy, ever after. I've been playing that game ever since Althea High School for Fairies and Mermaids, and I understand that completely. But it's got to the point that there's nothing left for me. There's nothing left for us black girls. What, girl? If you're a makeup artist for Royale High, I hope you watch the videos and consider trying making faces that do suit us darker skin tones, because we don't like the idea of getting left out. And also, yeah, just do that. there's like a lot of people who do acknowledge this, like a creator named Emmy Dearest on Twitter that I follow, and she replied to a lot of my tweets about this issue, and I love her to death. Emmy Dearest, I love you. Also, there's also this other one, I believe her name is like Kai, like CRY and stuff. She has like a black avatar, but she's like white, and she also talks about this issue too. And yeah, it's like she also showed like one tweet of her talking about, you know, the variety of skin tones you can choose from. And she was saying, oh, it's beautiful, all these skin tones you can choose from, all this beautifulness and stuff. But she also acknowledged how, you know, a lot of the other faces don't suit darker skin tones though. Which, yeah, I love you. Also, yeah, just figure this out and stuff. And also the solution to this problem is to make requirements. Because I honestly feel like the only rules of making faces is to make them suitable for a Roblox character, make it appropriate because, you know, it's a kid's game, and just be creative. But the being creative part is leaving darker skin tones out of the fun. And I feel like Barbie and or whoever is in charge of putting faces in the game to make sure that their faces don't only suit, you know, like white girls, and just like, or at least make sure that some faces like suit us darker skin tones, because we hate the idea of getting like left out. Like, we hate that. Like, it doesn't even just straight up happen in Royale High. Like, this happens in even real life. There's literally like big makeup industries who would just make shades of foundation only suited for all these light skin tones, but there's only gonna be 1, 2, 3 suited for dark skins, and they're not even gonna suit like dark skins like me. Like, they're legit like gonna suit like lighter skins, like lighter brown chocolate skins. Like, they could care less about us. Like, they're like, here you go, I'm still gonna make money anyway. They could care less about us. And they do not even acknowledge the fact that there's so many shades of black people. Literally so many shades. We don't all come in one shade. Like, we got light skin, we got brown skin, we got brown chocolate, then we got freaking dark skin, then we got charcoal. Okay, we got so many. And also in between each I just named, so many, like around 5 each between. Like, we're our own people. We're our own people. Not only that, another second example before I end this video, because I only have a couple minutes left because my time limit is 12 minutes and 1 second. I also wanted to talk about like the edits. You can do whatever edit you want, but majority of the edits that are shown, like who bring to like the Royale High cover page, are usually like white people like edits, like white avatars. That's not a problem, but at the same time, like, we need some, you know, some chocolate too, you know? Like, people would use the excuse saying, oh, it's just a kid's game, it's color, and color doesn't matter. But you're forgetting that the part of a kid's game, kids need to be represented, not only white kids, black kids. Yes, there are like, there's only like 2 made the like front page that have like colored people. One legit is surrounded by white people, and the other is legit like representing the intergalactic like realm for trading. And so, which I love, thank you, but we want more diversity when it comes to edits. A lot of the famous edits are usually always white people, but I follow some accounts who do make like, you know, black edits, but they don't get enough attention for some reason. Their edits are beautiful, like legit beautiful, but their art is covered by all these people who are making white people edits. Like, give them the credit they deserve too, you know? And I just want to see more diversity, you know, in Royale High. That's what I want, and what a lot of like people of color want for the game. A lot of like black people dress up as white characters to fit in, because that's like the beauty standard of Royale High. Even if it's not intended, it's the beauty standard is a white blonde girl. That's why you see so many white blondes around Royale High. That's the beauty standard. That's the beauty standard, you know? Yeah, and also like the models of the games for like accessories and stuff are like straight up like white people. Like I barely see any like colored people modeling legit accessories for the game. Like it's all white. Like all white. Like just more diversity, please. I was hoping like for something for like Black History Month happen and like back in Black History Month, but nothing happened, which is okay, fine, you don't have to, but I was a little disappointed, and so were some other people. But like reading from that, I hope something does happen in June for LGBT though. I hope that, because there's a lot of LGBT people in Royale High, you know, in the Royale High community. Legit, like around like a huge chunk, like 30-40% is LGBT. So anyway, since I only have like 30 seconds left, this is Princess Sarah talking about, you know, Royale High, and I will make more videos about like Royale High soon and issues. Anyway, that's it for the video. Hope you like and subscribe, and yeah, get me to a 1K followers on Twitter. This is Princess Sarah signing off. Bye.
I love you.